6 strikeouts, but through 87
Hey, folks.
pitches. He'll be making his 14th start of the year.
First man that he faces is the shortstop C.J. Abrams.
C.J. Abrams, first pitch. Takes a strike right there.
Because he had a hot spot on his left index finger, Max, was starting to develop a little blister, so they shut him down.
Yeah, it's 9 days off, so
Come on.
hopefully that's healed up and he's well rested. I know he's, thinking he's going to have 2 more starts.
Strike 2.
Feel like anything too. He wants to ramp it up a little bit, make sure he's ready to go come October.
Yeah, come on in.
The Atlanta native from Alpharetta takes it outside. Well, you mentioned talking with Austin Riley and him kind of saying this.
Abrams takes ball 1.
Where, okay, there's
1 and 2 to count.
Regular season, and you do start to think kind of in a postseason mentality, right?
Yeah, I would think so. And I think Smith at some point here is going to have to start managing like it just from a standpoint so you get.
Should be easy for Orlando.
Orlando.
They're off Max's glove.
Your eyes are better than mine.
It just felt like the ball kind of ricocheted a little bit.
Our broadcast location is also on the planet Neptune, so
It's true.
And now Lane Thomas, the right fielder.
Lane Thomas, the right fielder, up. Ball down 1. Low. Ball 1.
Postseason in these last 2.
Yeah, I think just for his psyche and the way
Come on in, everybody.
5-2 going
If you all knew.
start going to the bullpen, which you would. That's the thing. You get towards the end of the season, you never know when you're going to clinch. You want to keep that foot on the pedal all the way until you clinch, and they did. I mean, they went to Philadelphia, took 3 or 4, got that, and then it's like, okay, you kind of take your foot off the pedal a little bit, and now it's time to start kind of dialing it back in.
Swing and a miss.
Strikes here to Lane Thomas.
Strike
You
2
wanna get anybody that's been around you that's
to Lane Thomas.
Yeah. And, so again, these guys deserve some time to relax, enjoy what they're able to accomplish, but they know they have bigger things in sight too, especially how last year ended.
Atlanta's still with the best record in baseball, and the magic number now to clinch for home field advantage in the National League side of things is at 7. And Free gets the strikeout.
Free gets the strikeout.
2 away. Show you the rest of the Nationals lineup presented by your local Toyota dealer. Here's Joey Meneses, Ruiz.
Joey Meneses.
A lot of young guys.
DH is Kebo Rusa. Carter Kibo. Keep hitting that like button, folks. It helps push the algorithm.
Ground ball stays fair.
Ground ball stays fair.
Problem for Austin Riley. And
No
Max
problem
Fried.
for Austin Riley. Let's go, Braves. Let's go, Braves. Oopsie. Why nobody tell me?
Drive the Nissan Road. Now get 0% APR financing for 36 months on the Road Platinum, or get a low $369 per month lease on road.
Welcome to Casey's Country, where we start each day with pizza. People wave to their neighbors and eat pizza for breakfast. It is here. Kids start their day like they always want, with breakfast pizza.
Who would want to eat breakfast pizza?
Is that breakfast?
Breakfast.
So wake up in Casey's Country, where pizza is breakfast. Make pizza and serve
Yeah.
your breakfast for just $4.
Right.
No one sees the world quite like an airline, but the world we see below us is changing fast. That's why Delta is committed to net zero carbon emissions by 2050. It's why we're getting rid of 4.9 million pounds of single-use plastics annually. And it's why we're accelerating our push to source sustainable aviation fuel. Because we know a thing or two about getting where we need to be. And it's time we all got going together. In the next 30 seconds, 250 couples will need to make.
No. 5, 6, 7 coming up here for Atlanta in the second inning, starting with a designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna. Between the two pitchers, they faced just 7 batters in the first inning. Austin Riley had the infield single, but nothing else. Flips somewhere around the outside corner, 0-1. Mentioned Alfonso Marquez is calling the balls and strikes. Jacob Betts down at third, Emil Jimenez at second, and Ramon De Jesus down the first base line. This rookie Jake Urban, good-sized kid, 6'6", 230 out there on the mound. Marcell takes that a little upstairs, and it's a hitter's count, 3 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, if you're a young player, this time you want to be in this organization right here because they're given opportunities to see what they have. Some of these young players.
It's a leadoff walk. Marcell will stroll down to first. Well, and look, 68 wins, which is where Washington's at right now. May not seem like a lot, especially to a Braves fan, but if you're a Nationals fan and you're coming off that 55-107 season last year, this feels like progress.
Well, I would have told you coming this season that when we were up here the first time that I think this team could lose 100 games, and I think they've done a really good job.
Weak grounder to short. That will put Ozuna into scoring position as Harris bounces out.
You said what? They're 32-31 after the break.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't think anybody would have expected that.
no.
Jeff, Michael Harris hitting 6 tonight. What do you think of the shuffle in the lineup?
You know, I think he's just trying to shake it up a little bit. You know, if Michael's going to hit and do a great job wherever he's at, but you know, I don't know what they're thinking postseason wise. I mean, it's pretty much the same guys that are going to be in there. You're just shuffling a little bit. I would think trying to get some production there, but behind Marcell.
Travis d'Arnaud getting the start tonight instead of Sean Murphy behind the plate. And he fouls this back and out of play.
You know, sometimes it's funny. I was talking to a couple guys. This time of year, sometimes you might see guys drop a half ounce on their bat. You know, just from a standpoint of, you know, there's guys like Orlando Arcia, for example. He hasn't played every day like this since 2019. And so, you know, you might not feel it when you're going through it sometimes like that, but all of a sudden it gets a little slow, the back gets a little heavier, it drags a little bit. So I think some of these guys have had some conversations about doing that, dropping down a little bit, maybe choking up.
Did you ever do that?
I did, yeah, absolutely. Especially, you know, when you're going out there every single day like that. And all of a sudden you're facing a guy like Zach Wheeler the other night, for instance, throwing 98, 99. Just help yourself out a little bit. Nothing wrong with it.
2-2 now to Travis d'Arnaud.
You know, I face a guy like Glab or something, I'd use a heavier bat.
Well, yeah, you'd add ounces. Yeah, sure.
Oh, Thomas as well. I'm sure he's watching.
We'll have to bring that up when he's there for the Cubs broadcast. Now the payoff pitch. Well, back-to-back, boy, walk, then the ground out. Now we'll walk again here to d'Arnaud. So 2 men on with 1 out at the top of the second for Atlanta. And when Jake Urban has gotten into trouble this year, a lot of it has been control. Friday in Milwaukee, his last start. Season high 5 walks and 4 2/3 for Urban. First pitch to Eddie Rosario.
And that's what this team tends to do when they're going right, especially offensively. You walk a couple guys like this, they usually do not let you get away without answering something, putting one or two up.
Eddie's one of those guys that's in a little bit of a slump right now. 0 for his last 13 over the last 6 games.
You know, when you look in the lineup up and down, he's probably more than anybody else one of those hot, cold guys. When he gets hot, man, he can carry a team.
Braves have seen that. He skies this out to left. Alex Cole waits forever and takes it for the second out. Orlando is coming up. He's spotlight of our Yellowwood bringing the lumber feature. His numbers the last couple of seasons against these Washington Nationals have been really good.
Well, if you remember, one of his favorite days was opening day this year. He got a contract extension, drove the first run of the season in for the Braves. Played 21 career games here, 343 with 7 homers. So maybe this is a spot, and with runners in scoring position, hitting 500 the last 2 seasons versus the Nats.
Remember being around the dugout on opening day, and the news came in that Orlando had just signed that 3-year, $7.3 million extension. Across Major League Baseball, not much was thought of it, but then a few months later, this is the starting shortstop for the National League in the All-Star game.
Well, I think for him, that's what sometimes is you get a little tired and maybe you're using a bat and you need to drop down a little bit. You start chasing that pitch right there. You know, you start because you're trying to cheat to get to the fastball a little bit.
Bounces this to Meneses, and the Braves strand a couple here in the top of the second.
Braves strand a couple. Still nothing. You're up to 4, 5, and 6.
I'm trying to get my girl tickets for the show tomorrow. Now it's sold out. It's her freaking birthday.
Oh, dude. She's only gonna break up with you.
He's definitely gonna break up with me.
Should've used TickPick.
What'd you say?
TickPick. Look.
Whoa.
What? There are no hidden fees. What'd you guys think I said?
Oh, tick pick. I thought you said
You heard right. TickPick, the no-fee ticket site.
I got no comment on that.
I love to
I
drive.
got no
It's my meat.
fucking comment.
Nothing can ruin it except for a car breakdown. That's why I call Car Shield. Car Shield has plans that help cover major parts of the system.
No bloody
without
comment.
warranty bills.
Exactly.
So when they break down, you're not the one stuck with the bill. Do yourself a favor and call
I'm
Car
back.
Shield to get America's
I'm
most trusted auto protection before your car breaks down.
Click or call now
Oh.
to save on expensive auto repairs before your car breaks down. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
I just wanted to remind you that Geico makes it easy to bundle your home and car insurance. In fact, it's so easy. It reminds me of the joke my mate told me. Now, a knuckle driller and a catcher walk into a ballpark. Get it? Wow, they really like that one.
It's easy to Geico, official partner of Major League Baseball.
Sometimes, man.
Braves losing a tough one yesterday in 10 innings, trying to bounce back here today, starting the series against the Nationals. So we look at our Georgia Natural Gas Greener Life Impact player, which is Max Fried. When the Braves
Max Fried is 5 starts. In 5 starts, he's 3-0 with a 1.88 ERA, point average. Impact player is 238, and this starts after Braves loss.
And on the road tonight at Nationals Park.
On the road again at Nationals Park. Big bender from curveball called for a strike. Ruse up back to plant.
75 degrees at
The other
temperatures.
that was a changeup.
60s later tonight. But I'm convinced that where our broadcast position is, it's 10 degrees cool.
Yeah, we're at elevation, that's for sure. We're about 7,500 feet above elevation there.
Well, so this, yeah, it is. Where my breathe right nose strip up there. Ruiz, the DH, bounces it to Riley. Charging, throwing. Good job by Matt Olson to maneuver.
Nice job, Matt.
Hey, there we are.
Yeah, at least we're not up here and you got your hands on hot tea to try to keep warm like opening day.
It was 32 degrees here on opening day.
It was not 32.
33. Right around freezing. You were trying to act tough, and then I know you went home, sat in the hot tub at the hotel.
Did take a hot shower, yeah. Never show weakness.
Strike one.
Carter Keyboom now.
Atlanta.
Keyboom.
Yeah, born in Marietta back in 1997. Snat's first round pick out of George Walton High School in 2016.
Walton High School.
Walton High School. What I said?
George Walton.
Is it not
There is a George Walton too.
Is there?
Yeah.
Just
Walton.
It's the one that is only about 20 minutes from Truist Park.
Yeah,
I know
Walton.
that.
I got a
What's
bunch
the-
of buddies that went to
What's the mascot? What's the mascot?
Walton, they're the Raiders.
Raiders.
Just gonna say, it had to be the Raiders.
My agent went there. That's the reason too. You can tell me if I didn't know the Walton Raiders.
Bouncer to Orlando.
Bouncer to Orlando.
Well, through
Nice throw, Orlando.
Has induced 4 groundouts to the left side of the infield and has 1 strikeout.
And that's exactly a good sign for Max because when he's getting early contact like this,
Hello, Salvador Chevy.
getting ahead,
How are you?
pitching from behind,
Welcome in, by the way.
you know,
If this is your first time in, we do some baseball on this channel. And then I do primarily like college on this, try to do college on this channel. But I do NFL, NHL, and NBA on my other channel, the fans of the Green Bay Packers. So if I'm not live here, go check me out over there.
It's different. If you were not in the Braves position, you weren't going to have that break after the end of the regular season. You don't throw him and Strider in that last series, but you want to, right? Before you head into that break,
absolutely. So funny because you talk to some people and they'll say, you know,
Garcia swings and a miss.
ideal,
Strike
but I'd
two.
rather have that break than have to play a 3-game series. 'Cause
Yes.
You talk about a 5-game, anything can happen in a 3-game series.
You run into 2 hot starters, you're done.
Yeah, see ya.
Just getting a piece there, Luis Garcia.
Think about the Cardinals last year. They hosted the Phillies and they ran into Wheeler and Nola, who threw really well. See ya.
Phillies with them winning 2 of 3 in Atlanta, still holding the top spot as far as the wild card race is concerned in the National League. Got it.
Got him. Sit on, Sonny.
Takes care of Garcia. 6 up and 6 down. So
6
far.
up, 6 down through 2
DC.
for the NL East champs. Oh, yeah. Let's put this location. Yeah, too many things on the damn mind. Duh. That would help.
To combat the skyrocketing costs of car repairs, you need every advantage you can get. Your out-of-warranty vehicle could cost you thousands when it breaks down, unless you get the Car Shield Advantage. That's the power to protect yourself from expensive repair bills. Just call Car Shield before your car breaks down. Your out-of-warranty car needs protection through Car Shield, because with so many moving parts, a breakdown is going to happen. Click or call now to save on expensive auto repairs before your car breaks down. Open the bar. Meet the Chevy ZR2 family. They'll never let you down. With features like DSSV dampers, MT tires, and an off-road performance display. And when it's tough, it's a feeling you can count on. Introducing the Silverado.
Stupid commercials.
And Silverado HD ZR2 family of trucks.
Order for Atlanta in the top of the third, our racetrack fueling up feature. Look at Ronald last season versus this season. And Jeff,
Last season he was 266, 23.6 strikeouts. Hard hits was 49.7, 55.1 this year, 11.3, and I forget what the top one was.
6 times. Shows you how good he is.
Well, that too.
In one season at that, 40 plus home runs and fewer than 90 strikeouts.
That's crazy. Crazy that Ronald Acuna could do that this year.
Yep.
And crazy that Albert Pujols did that 6 times.
So I told you, him and Miguel Cabrera, to me, were the 2 best right-handed hitters of the last 20 years, I think.
Damn right.
It goes to show you just how good he was. Ball and a strike here to Ronald, who flew out to center.
Ball on the strike here to Arnold. Come on, notifications. On my computer. Arnold Acuna Jr. Pop fly. Out of play. Ball 2. Arnold Acuna Jr. is 0-1 today.
Ronald, 10 games left in the regular season, and hopefully
10 for him. There's 10 games left.
Right field, but this one is going foul.
Souvenir.
Everybody says it's either Ronald or Mookie Betts.
Put you. Oh.
Mookie Betts and the Dodgers losing yesterday to the Tigers. They start a big series for the Giants. Not as big for the Dodgers, but those two squaring off starting today.
Giants kind of put themselves in a position now where they almost got to run the table.
Yeah, they're in trouble.
Yeah.
Last
When you have
couple.
4 teams in front of you. Yeah.
Basically.
Full count here to Acuna.
Full count to Acuna.
Ronald hits it fair.
Ronald hits it fair.
To the 336.
Aye. How are you?
Good. Let me tell you, great job on her. You knew this was a double outside the mark. If you look, it looked like that ball could have hit off the kind of angle out there on the wall.
You want more than one tonight?
Backup curveball turns on it.
Or tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Went all the way down.
It's gonna rain in the morning,
All right.
He kicked on another
more in
gear.
the afternoon, then we're gonna go out to dinner, so
All right.
What a beautiful
we
job.
mow it.
See, right here, you thought it was going to hit that edge, and it just missed it.
Call. It took him a while to pick it up.
It's gonna be too long on Sunday.
Washington's going to go ahead and bring the infield in here in a scoreless game in the third inning.
Miles away.
Kind of a
Yes.
strategy, isn't it?
Surprise.
Third inning.
Their offense at times has trouble producing runs, but Ozzie can take advantage of the drawn in infield.
I was always thinking these situations where it's this offense right here, I'd trade him out for a run every day and just kind of move on. Now, anything jam job, TNI single, anything just keeps the inning kind of snowballing.
Jake Urban with a 2-0 pitch.
Jake Urban, 2-0 pitch.
On the inside corner. For Ronald, his fourth triple of the season, which ties
Ronald Acuna Jr. just hit his fourth triple of the game. Get team phone. LB's up to the plate. Hey, if you haven't already, hit that like button for me, would you? Let me make sure I'm still alive. Okay. Baseball.
From 2-0, the count is evened up at 2 balls and 2 strikes here to Albies. Last time up, Ozzie was robbed of several extra bases.
Yeah.
The first baseman, Joey Meneses, leaped up to make great.
No outs.
Now he's playing in a little bit, so he picks up. Did the same thing. I think
He's not getting it this time.
Mets are losing to Philly 2-0
Another foul ball.
in the top of the second. Baltimore and Cleveland started. They're in the bottom of the second already. Scoreless.
Right out of his dad.
Cubs, Pirates, no score, and they don't start to 7:40. Fouled away. Souvenir ball for Austin Albies.
no resemblance either, man.
Junior just has some salt in his beer. That's full count to Ozzie.
Full count to Ozzie. Three, 2.
Ozzie laces it down the right.
Laces it down the
Goes foul.
foul.
All over that sinker.
All over that sinker. 11th pitch of the at bat. Lean has thrown 47 pitches already.
Ozzie already has a career high 31 homers, and he's sitting on 99 runs driven in. Number 100 is 90 feet away.
Sometimes that's the toughest one to get. Just you're like, all I need is a fly ball. Bad one.
Yeah, 11th pitch of the at bat coming up right here.
11th pitch of the at bat.
Ozzie.
Ozzie, fair ball. RBI.
It's going to be a double for Albies, and it gives Atlanta the 1-0 lead.
Gives Atlanta that 1-0 lead.
So many tough pitches to stay alive. And it turns on one right inside the bag.
Right inside the bag. Come on in if you're new. Make sure you guys hit that like button, which is this right here, the thumbs up button. Make sure you hit that notification bell.
Well, you had Ronald Acuna's ball
100th RBI.
The Albies ball was fair by 3 inches from the first base line. A triple and a double, and the Braves have the lead. Congrats to Ozzie. He's the third Braves player to reach the 100 RBI mark, joining Olsen and Acuna.
He's the third Brave to have 100 RBIs.
9 away from 100. 36 homers, 91 runs driven in for Austin Riley.
1-1 to Austin Riley. Tipped foul back. Green. Anybody new here? We already met one new person. Come on in, baseball fans.
Jake Urban tried to get Austin to chase after the curveball, but he did not. 2-2.
He's kind of
2-2 pitch.
Righties starting kind of outside part of the plate, breaking way away, not really.
Nobody out. Top of 3. In play. Another one will score. Ozzy's on third. Cut off. Braves have a 2-0 lead. 3 straight hits. 95.7 off the bat. Hey, if you're a Braves fan, come on in. If you're a Nats fan, come on in. Ugh.
Off 90% of the time he's on the base path.
When it comes off, he's going.
Big cut for Matt Olson.
Ha.
So the Braves had Ronald Acuna hit one on the chalk down the third baseline. Then Ozzy hit one on the chalk down the first baseline. Boston splits the difference and goes up the middle.
One on the third base chalk line, one on the first base chalk line, and one up the middle. Three hits equals 2 runs. Ball.
Braves 4-2 so far against the Nationals this year, and off to a good start here in this 4-game series.
Jake Eileen. 57 pitches. Here comes 58. Strike 2.
Curveball makes it 2-2. Urban is from the Twin Cities area. He went to play at the University of Oklahoma for the Sooners. He was a 4th-round pick by the Nationals in 2018 and made his debut earlier this year in May. 4 straight hits for the Braves. Riley's going to head for third.
Riley's going to head for third.
At the corners, the Braves have the rookie Jake Urban on the ropes here in the 3rd inning.
And just keeping the train moving.
Keeping the line moving, folks. That's how we do it here. I'm letting them do the little analyzing. We chill them on.
Good job by Austin, 1st to 3rd.
Yeah.
And pitching coach Jim
Mound
Gibson,
visit.
3rd year with the Nationals, is going to come out and talk to Jake Urban. Urban got to the 1st inning relatively unscathed. 2nd inning he did walk 2, but was able to strand both runners. And now the Braves have had the first 4 men reach here in inning number 3.
I gotta get something to drink. I'm falling asleep already. It's gonna be a long game. What are you two mumbling about up there?
60th pitch of the night for Jake Urban. Another curveball that misses way outside. 1-0. Ozuna walked last inning.
Figured he would do that.
Swing and a miss at the fastball.
Yes. What did he do this time?
Marcel, over his last 51 games, is hitting .344 with 43 runs driven in. He has, since that early part of May, been really consistent for Atlanta.
Yeah, and so locked in at the plate. Even like go back to his first at bat, Alfonso Marquez gave that ball to Urban about 2-3 inches off the plate, but you can tell Marcel.
Why is he moving it?
On strike, it's off the plate. His eye has been so disciplined too.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
big
be
stakes
right
alive.
there. I'm coming.
This ball put in play. chance at a double play. I don't even know if he stepped on second before he threw it.
Thank you. That's what I thought. They're going to check that out. I think he definitely got him at first.
Yeah.
I think he threw the ball before he stepped on the bag.
Either way, Austin Riley scores it. It's 3-0.
Take a look. Oh, yeah.
He got rid of it.
Absolutely.
Luis Garcia out there at second base.
Yeah, it's not even close.
So the Braves call for the review.
Atlanta is shown to the outlaw at second base.
Now, that'll be an RBI for the Big Bear. If the Big Bear steak.
What happened to salmon? Give him steak tonight. He's had a lot of salmon as of late. So the Braves had a challenge overturned in the first inning on the Austin Riley signal. And it looks like they're going to get another one overturned.
Yeah,
here.
this one ain't close. Look at that ball. It's way out of his hand by the time he steps on the bag. This is the better angle. It's out now.
After review, the call is overturned at second base. The runner is safe. Atlanta will retain their challenge.
So just one out, and Matt Olson in scoring position, and Atlanta leading 3-0. And as you said, give Marcell Ozuna an RBI that he would not have had if it were a double play. See if Michael Harris can keep the third inning moving in the right direction.
Thing was too is you're trying to get that, but if he made it a second longer, I still think he could have got Marcell at first. Might have been a bang bang. That's one of those you got to make sure you get that out at second.
What else is great about the Big Bear nickname? If Marcell played in the NBA, it doesn't work because he plays in the winter, but he can hibernate in the winter.
That's what he does, right? For season.
Yeah.
God.
I'm doing vehicle dance.
I don't know if a lot of bears go hibernate where he does, only south, but
He's beats to the marches to the beat of his own drum. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. 2 balls and a strike here to Michael Harris, and now
2 balls
3-1.
and strike Michael Harris.
Michael lines this to left. Oh, it fools call and gets over his head. And another run will come home. Atlanta now lead 4-0 lead. I don't know what that dance move was, Michael, but the RBI double sure looked good.
yeah, I don't know if this fooled him right.
RBI double 4-0. And they still haven't taken Highland out yet.
Or both.
I mean, that ball was lined.
That ball was fucking lying tattooed to left field.
Now
Oh.
here you are in the third inning.
Holy
He's
shit.
had to work a lot. 69 pitches already here in the third.
69 in the pitches already in the third.
Good job, Joe. Travis Darno now.
Travis Darno.
Irvin misses outside. 1 ball, no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
Here for Atlanta.
1 out.
From Albies, Riley, Harris, and the RBI ground out from Marcell Ozuna.
Nice to see you.
Marcell Ozuna ground out.
I think you're
Strike
right.
1 to
Even if Cole breaks back on
No,
that.
I think that ball's hit too hard. That got because of Michael's swing and how he hits down on it. I think people get so confused sometimes on the carry on his ball.
There's another line drive.
there's another line drive.
A 5-run top of the third.
5-1 third inning.
You know what I love the most though too?
Harris scores
Like this.
from second. Travis
Um,
single, RBI single.
That's when you're staying inside the ball beautifully.
Irvin is in trouble, and they are starting to throw down in the Nationals bullpen. As Eddie Rosario is now the 8th batter here in the top of the 3rd.
Again, I said he's 73 pitches now. And he's only got 7 outs.
Eighth batter.
Softly grounded to the left side. Abrams just does get Eddie Rosario. Darno
Just got Eddie Rosario. 2 outs.
Andres Machado is the one that's up and loosening right now for Washington. But you go back and you look at the game log for Jake Irvin, who has been really consistent for Washington, especially in the second half. And he has not given up 5 runs in a ball game since all the way back in May.
He also hasn't faced this lineup.
That's true.
Ha! That's an understatement right there.
Really got to him here in the 3rd inning.
He did go. The Dodgers lineup, 6 innings and only 3 hits and 1 run. But tonight, again, that curveball just for him, he's only been able to throw it for a strike. Not the kind you want. Not swing and miss.
Orlando, the 9th batter to come to the plate for Atlanta this inning. He's down a ball and 2 strikes. Irvin has pitched better, though, against the better teams. His ERA is 4.34, but against playoff contenders, teams that are right there either in the playoffs or on the edge, he has a 3.45 ERA, including that start that Jeff mentioned against the Dodgers.
It's going to go up a little bit now.
It is.
Ball way upstairs. Hey, if he's brand new and just finding on this channel, come on in. Go to that pole that's up there.
2-2 with 2 outs.
2-2 with 2 outs.
Down to the Braves shortstop. Travis could start his wheels out at second base. No, he can't because there's nobody at first. But now he could if it was a 3-2 count.
Now he could.
Orlando walks and back to the top of the order.
Orlando walks back to the top.
I'm here for it.
Travis stole third. Well, that's going to be it, Jeff. Jake Irvin is not going to make it out of the 3rd, as you said. Davey Martinez comes out.
David Martinez comes out for a pitching change.
Subway refreshed their ingredients, their menu, and now they're slicing their meats fresh. That's why they're doing
Andrews Marchetti is coming on in. Oh, before I forget, I'm going to put the camera like this, but I'll be right back, okay? Well, you guys can still hear that and the other stuff, but you guys will still be able to hear me. I'll be right back. I'm going to take a quick shower.
Georgia Drive Chevy. And by Yellowwood. If it doesn't have this yellow tag, you don't want it.
And it's 5-0 Braves here in the 3rd, 2 on, 2 out. And before this game, it was interesting hearing Davey Martinez, of course, the Nationals manager, some pretty high praise for the Braves offense. And he was curious to see how their young righty would be challenged here tonight and how he might get through it. Guys, you were talking about he's had some really good starts, but he said this will be his biggest test of the year. And he goes, every single guy in that lineup can do damage. And he kind of got to see that firsthand in this inning. So it'll be interesting now to see kind of how he moves forward and, of course, what the Braves can continue to do here tonight.
Well, Kelly, what they've done here in this third inning has been sensational. Up 5-0 now.
You know, we were down there by the cage. I think Kelly heard too. I thought it was cool. Dave Martinez, him and Snit have a nice relationship. Special as Dave Martinez played for the Braves, but he sent over a bottle of champagne to the hotel for the coaching staff yesterday to congratulate them on the NL East. So I thought that was pretty classy.
Very classy move by David Martinez. You know, in his 6 years, the national skipper. The first pitch that Machado throws, he gets a soft grounder to first base. That will do it. But the Braves send 10 to the plate, and they score 5 times at the top of the third.
I love to drive. It's my me time. Nothing can ruin it except for a car breakdown. That's why I call CarShield. CarShield has plans that help cover major parts and systems for out-of-warranty vehicles. So when they break down, you're not the one stuck with the bill. Do yourself a favor and call CarShield to get America's most trusted auto protection before your car breaks down.
Click or call now to save on expensive auto repairs before your car breaks down.
No one sees the world quite like an airline, but the world we see below us is changing fast. That's why Delta is committed to net zero carbon emissions by 2050. It's why we're getting rid of 4.9 million pounds of single-use plastics annually. And it's why we're accelerating our push to source sustainable aviation fuel. Because we know a thing or two about getting where we need to be. And it's time we all got going together.
If you know luxury, it's not just a party, it's rewarding.
Braves baseball here on Valley Sports, brought to you by Truist. Atlanta, the offense exploding at the top of this inning, taking it 5-0. Rookie Jake Irvin, his shortest outing of his career. He leaves after 2 2/3. So now the Braves pitcher, the ace Max Fried, goes back to work after a long time in the dugout.
Yeah, no, you don't mind sitting in the dugout when your team gives you 5 runs.
Max will face the bottom 3 here in the Washington order, starting with the catcher, Drew Millis. Just the 6th start of this guy's career. Young rookie. Takes a strike 1-1. Curveball, just a touch downstairs from Max. And on the hands it popped towards Ozzie. He steps into the outfield grass for the first out. Yes, it was here on March 30th where Max Fried began the season for Atlanta, starting on opening day. And after 3 1/3, he left with that hamstring strain on a very cold, raw day here in D.C.
Apparently, according to you, it was almost under freezing.
That's what I remember.
We were underdressed.
As I was clinging to my hot tea, yes, that's what I remember.
Again, we were 5-6 degrees colder up here. Elevation.
And then Max comes back after a short stint on the IL, and then unfortunately on May 5th, back on the IL for 3 months with that left forearm strain. So it has been a disjointed season for Max, but he has been fantastic here since his most recent return in early August.
Again, I think that's what makes it so amazing with the Braves winning 97 games to this point, with just an influx of the rotation, new people coming in left and right, and yet they continue to keep the train rolling.
And of course, not only Max, we had Kyle Wright out for 4 months. The guy who led the majors in wins with 21 of them. 1-2 is hit well down the left field line, and it gets out of here just inside the pole. Alex Paul gets Washington on the board. That's their first hit tonight, and it produces a run.
Going 7 up, 7 down. And this fastball right here, called turned on beautifully. Right down the line.
So 5-1 here now with 1 out, and the 9-hole hitter Jacob Young. Of all the guys to take Max D, Alex Call wouldn't have been at the top of your list. He's been struggling at the plate this year. Hitting below 200 with just 7 homers, now 8 of them.
That's baseball for you.
That is baseball. You are right.
Home run, 5-1. Nats are down by 4 now. Young is at the plate. He's 0-2 in the count. Jacob Young, 247 and 0 homers.
Curveball bounces in the dirt. 1-2 to Jacob Young.
1-2 to Jacob Young. Mods, you guys got the chat. I'll be right back.
Just the 7th home run allowed this year by Max in 74 innings pitched. Bouncer goes foul down the third base line. Weather perfect tonight, supposed to be great tomorrow, but Saturday, unfortunately, here in DC, it does not look ideal.
Yeah. You want to college football watching Saturday?
Got it. Outside corner with a slider, and Jacob Young is down looking. 3 strikeouts for Max.
That good slider from Max. Beats that outside edge. Thing you come up sometimes when you're a young player. You don't see those pitches too much in AAA.
And the young rookie is the second out. Back to the top of the order, and C.J. Abrams. Yeah, Saturday near 100% chance of rain and 40-mile-per-hour gusts of winds they're calling for here in D.C.
Gorgeous.
Yeah. Heavy stuff won't come down for a while, though.
Let's say we might get knocked down up here.
You might get a chance to watch your Clemson Tigers after all, Jeff.
Well, yeah, I'm going to be watching them.
On the second screen. Yeah, if you hear intermittent bouts of silence on Saturday, if that game does get played, then you know Jeff's focused on Clemson. Dabo. It's a strike 3-1 here.
I'm surprised. I'm going to do both.
You're a good multitasker. Abrams grounded out to short back in the first inning. Go for 1. And Max has worked it back full. C.J. Abrams, second year of the Bigs. They moved him to the leadoff spot on July 7th, and he's produced there, and they've kept him there. Ozzie charges, and a good throw gets him, and ends the third inning. But an Alex Call homer makes it 5-1.
Up on the run? No problem. It's fine, drive modes. Road makes this a walk in the park.
Drive the Nissan Road. Now get 0% APR financing for 36 months on the Road Platinum, or get a low $369 per month lease on road.
To combat the skyrocketing cost of car repairs, you need every advantage you can get. Your out-of-warranty vehicle could cost you thousands when it breaks down, unless you get the Car Shield Advantage. That's the power to protect yourself from expensive repair bills. Just call Car Shield before your car breaks down. Your out-of-warranty car needs protection through Car Shield, because with so many moving parts, a breakdown is going to happen.
Click or call now to save on expensive auto repairs before your car breaks down.
We love our house.
It's on a great block, Tree Line Street.
The neighbors are observant.
And we're back at the Sullivan House.
It's lawn day, Sheila, and the leaves are piling up.
They're an eyesore.
I'll say.
Dry shave. Interesting technique.
That's going to come back to haunt me. Some people clean while they cook, not these folks.
At least Geico makes bundling our home and car insurance easy.
Saves us a ton. If only they bundled the leaves. You know, I wouldn't have pegged these two as yogis.
I still don't.
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
We're gonna breathe. Yep, just breathe. You and me, breathing together. If you can control your breathing.
Time now for our All-State Mayhem moment. You saw last inning, Ozzie Albies working for it, earning his 100th RBI of the season, and an 11-pitch AB that resulted in that double down the line. Kevin Seifert has pointing out to me before the game that it was in 2021 the last time he was the All-Star, the Silver Slugger, 100 RBI on the season, and he feels like he's just really maturing as that ultra-aggressive hitter, basically chasing a lot less than he has at any other point in his career.
I think that's key. The better hitters counts, he's able to lay off some of those pitches. And, you know, Kelly, to add to that, I think he's one of the most underrated players, you know, and for good reason on this team. I get it with Ronald and with what Olson's doing, Acuna. Or Ronald is Acuna, but Riley.
I wasn't going to say anything.
Same guy. He should be mentioned twice, though, because of what he's doing. But he kind of gets overlooked in the shuffle, and I've said it. He's kind of just a key cog to this lineup and a guy that brings so much energy every day.
So now the 31 homers, the 100 runs driven in. Remember last year he only had 8 home runs because his season was so disrupted by injury. He missed 100 games in 2022. Machado is back to work here out of the bullpen.
The pitch that I think he's done a much better job from this side of the plate. Because you used to see all the time that back foot slider. If you could put it there, he would swing, and then he would miss the majority of the time. Now you're seeing him lay off that pitch a lot more and getting that ball out over the plate. Where he can extend like that. Obviously that one's fouled off, but it's where he wants it. And it felt like I said Acuna and then Ronald.
I think you were trying to get to Riley.
I was. Got locked up.
Ozzie, the 3-time All-Star, 2018, 2021, and this season being his third. Fantastic year it's been. This reliever Machado on the season has nearly a 5 ERA, but he's been pitching much better for Washington as of late as the team has played better. Over the last 22 games, he has a 2.22 ERA. He's got a 2-2 pitch. And that one is lined to right. And Ozzie has another hit. A double last inning and now a single here in the fourth.
Well, he laid off that back foot slider the pitch before, and now he gets a fastball out of the plate. 106 off the bat. And And I just think it's so key for him being in that 2-hole, being able to, hit from both sides of the plate, man. Such an advantage. Just kind of sets it up.
And now Austin Riley, who had an RBI single last inning, that one almost hit it. Braves in the third sent 10 batters to the plate, 5 runs on 6 hits. And Washington in the bottom of the third had the solo homer by Call. Now the leadoff man Ozzie Albies reaches, and a 2-0 pitch coming to Riley. Ozzie breaks for second base, and he's going to steal it. Helmet flies off again for number 1.
Great job. No chance.
My favorite, though, is when Ozzie gets back up and he flips the hair back.
Oh, yeah.
Like he's a long-haired woman in the Caribbean coming out of the water with a silhouette picture.
And take care of that moss.
Do you say Caribbean or Caribbean?
I say both.
I do too.
Majority time Caribbean.
But Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah. Great movie.
Johnny Depp.
Giant squid.
Payoff pitch. Popped up by Austin. Over toward the line, Manassas in foul ground. So 1 away here in the 4th. That's 1 for 2 with a strikeout and a single. Since Matt moved out of that 2-hole, which is now spanning 84 games, hitting .321, 34 homers, 86 runs driven in. And that strikeout rate from 30% to 18%.
I would say that was probably the best move of the year in the lineup.
Numbers have just been unbelievable.
Yeah, when Ozzie kind of settled into the 2-hole, he was the same way. He took off. The win-win. And again, once Harris is sitting 6th today, when he's sitting 9th, you got Harris, Acuna, Albies. About 3 faster people in the lineup that can make things happen.
Shortstop Abrams says he thought about throwing to third, but he does not. Gets the sure out. Ozzie's chewing on a hair tie over there. That was said last time he was running the bases. We could never have Wash on a live mic, but if we could, it would be fun.
Oh, imagine having a 2-way with him, Mike, the whole game. Oh, it'd be outstanding. So it would have to be on HBO or something like that.
Yeah, the Howard Stern show. Marcell is 87th RBI of the season, last inning. This one goes foul, 0-2. I always forget you played for Washington, Texas.
I did. It was awesome. We lost that year in the World Series, and the next year was where, if you remember, he was one strike away for St. Louis. I like to bring that up to him.
That's nice, Jeff.
Yeah, no problem.
No, I remember it. They're just so close those 2 years. And now they're on the cusp of working their way out of playoff contention after they were so good for so much of this season.
Well, that one's going to come down to the end now because the Astros went on a little skid too, and I think they're all within a half game to a game apart.
In both American and National League. Be interesting here. The final 10, 11 games. Swing and a miss, so Zuna goes down to end the top of the fourth.
There are still a few good ideas left in the world. Ours was to make our own tequila. Grab a glass, amigo. Our casa is your casa.
Patrick, Jake for State Farm, explain this bundling thing again.
All right, Coach Reed. Let's say these fries are your car, all right?
And this burger is your home.
Okay.
It can be more affordable if you bundle them together.
Kind of like a combo meal.
Kind of like a combo meal.
Explain it again with those nuggies.
Bundling. Just another way to save with a personal price plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Oh, it's about to be a party in here. BetMGM's got all of the sports betting in one place. And it's live, baby. Oh, we'll play some money line.
Atlanta Braves Baseball is brought to you by your local Ford dealer. By the All-South Highway Safety Team. Never mix drinking and driving. And by Truist. When you start with care, you get a different kind of bank. Back here in our nation's capital, the Braves enjoying a 4-run lead in the bottom of the fourth inning. And Max Free back to work. He will face Lane Thomas to start it off. He struck Lane out back in inning number 1. Lane hit a grand slam yesterday to work his way out of a slump. He was 4 for his previous 43. And after the game, they said, what was different today? He said, well, I had a pep talk from my wife, and her name is Chase, and she told me not to chase pitches. So stop swinging at bad pitches.
Well, that's
deep in the hole, Orlando. Great play, Orlando Arcia.
what a scoop too by Matt.
Yeah, both ends sensational for the first out.
I thought Riley was going to be the only one to have a chance here with the speed of Thomas, but Orlando, great arm and a beautiful scoop by Matt. We love having a tall first baseman like that can go get it.
Max appreciates it.
Yep.
Now Joey Meneses.
Like I had a lot of people in my career tell me to not chase. Just never really get.
Your wife Katie, did she tell you too?
Yeah, a lot of people told me.
Well, Lane Thomas, though, he said, I can't have my wife yelling at me after the game, so I focused in. I hit the grand slam.
And I'm going to go for 2 tonight. She might start screaming.
Yeah, I better be careful. I want to book a room at the Holiday Inn tonight. Joey Meneses fouls this out of play. Joey also has been hot as of late. He's hit a homer in each of the last 2 games for the Nationals to get his home run total to 13 on the season.
Ooh.
Now 3-2. And the payoff pitch from the lefty, Austin Riley. Throws across, 2 outs. Here's a quick message now from Truist.
I never realized how important it will be to have you to reach the goal.
If I could make your business 1% better, I did something.
For the Nationals, the only ball that has left the infield is Alex Call's solo homer. Everything else has either been a ground out. There was 1 pop out to Ozzie Albies, and then Max has 3 strikeouts.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what that's a good sign that it's getting nothing but weak contact on the ground.
Quickly ahead of Ruiz, 0-2. Max calling his own pitches, as he usually does there, with a pitch count on his belt. Keibert Ruiz hitting .251 coming into the game tonight, and that is exactly what he hit last year, .251. Round out in the second inning now, he's at .250 with 17 homers and 60 runs driven in. Consistency, yes.
Yeah, I am back, everybody.
Down and in, 1-2.
Ball.
And he's
Down
having
and
a
in.
much better second half as Ruiz, hitting .284 since the break.
Keep up your lead. Better second half.
Max Fried looking for a 1-2-3 inning, and he's got it.
Max Fried got it. 1, 2, 3.
And sends us to the 5th.
6, 7, 8. Do up.
I love to drive.
Hang on.
That's my me
Hey,
time.
come to the
Nothing
steps.
can ruin it, except
What?
for a car breakdown. That's why I call Car Shield.
You said come to the
Car Shield
steps.
has plans that help cover major parts and systems for out-of-warranty vehicles. So when they break down, you're not the one stuck with the bill. Do yourself a favor and call Car Shield to get America's most trusted auto protection before your car breaks down.
Click or call now to save on expensive auto repairs before your car breaks down.
Everybody better Pepsi.
Hello, welcome. Good morning, welcome to Q-City.
At Quick Trip, we do offer everything. I mean, have you seen our menu?
Yes,
We have
Mom.
more than that. The people make the place. The warmth I experience here, I don't experience anywhere else.
QT, more than a gas station.
Oh, I don't want to even speak of those.
The 5th inning is presented by Audi here tonight at Nationals Park. Win on top 5-1 as we go to inning number 5. So Jake Irvin started, then Machado came in. Now Jose Ferrer, 36 game of the season for the left-hander.
I need a wash basket.
Main roster this year after a breakout 2022, and he's pretty good this year under the pen for Washington.
Oh, pitch from
First man that he will face is the left-handed hitting Michael Harris.
Michael Harris.
First pitch Harris sees, he grounds into right field for his second hit tonight.
Hey, can you send me down a basket?
First pitch, waste no time, jump all over it, smart move.
No.
Never faced someone like that. You get a fastball early.
Fastball, that was.
Go after it.
So the RBI double in the third for Michael. Now the single here to start the 5th inning.
Here you go.
I exchange that for goodies.
Darno also had an RBI hit back in inning number 3. Takes the first pitch inside a fastball.
First pitch inside.
This pitch
I'm working on it.
Washington has struggled this season, as was expected. A 4.95 ERA, which is bottom 5 in baseball. Bullpen has been a little up and down. As you said, Ferrer's had some moments. The guy before him, Machado, has been pitching better as of late, as the Nationals have been playing better since the All-Star break. Three balls, no strikes to the Braves catcher.
3-0 to the Braves catcher. To Travis A.
Hitters count, but first to check over. Harris back.
Checking over.
The Braves have had a ton of success this year against left-handed pitchers, near the top of baseball in every category, if not at the top. And the first two reach here against the lefty Ferrer in the 5th inning.
Well, that's the hard thing when you play this team with the offense the Braves had. You got a younger team, and you keep bringing guys in from the bullpen like that. It's just tough. You're not exactly sure what you're going to get every time from some of these guys.
Chance for Atlanta now to add to this 4-run lead. Here's Eddie Rosario. Squares to Bond. Wants it foul.
See, working. I like it. Playing back over at third. Kilo is trying to. Now he's playing in a little bit.
Hey. Barnacles. You got to go fishing for it.
This time Eddie swings away. Fouls off the changeup. Talked a little bit about Eddie and sometimes how he is a streaky hitter. June he hit 325. July he struggled, 164. But then August back above 300. So he can come and go with Eddie, as we've seen throughout his career.
Smith even said sometimes there's times when I'm like, all right, maybe he needs a couple days, and then there's last at bat, boom. And he's like, well, there he goes.
And he's right back in the zone. Go for his last 15 right now. awaiting a 2-2 pitch. Got a piece.
Baseball. 5 minutes. Yeah, I know how.
Just missed.
Just a little bit outside from 3-2.
Payoff pitch to Eddie. Eddie's late. They tried for a double play, but sliding back in there, Travis d'Arnaud. A 95-mile-per-hour fastball sped up Rosario for the first out.
Yeah.
Time for our GMC Making the Grade feature. The Braves here at National Park since 2020. Braves are 21-5.
Yeah, you see the plus 69 run differential. And that's not won any of their last 13 home series against the Braves. That's a domination.
It's one of the
We'll tell you back, because if you go back to 13 or 14, 15, 16, 17, and that's did the same to the Braves.
That's as the Nats were building on the 2019 World Series title.
If I remember right, in 16, when I was back with Atlanta, we came here. I think someone told me we were like 1-9 or 0-10 the year before here at Nats Park.
In 2015?
In 2015 they were, yeah.
Ha!
Different story the last few seasons. Orlando with a base hit to left field.
Base hit, Orlando.
Paul's throw is cut off. Michael slides in head first like Superman. And Atlanta now with a 6-1 lead.
Yeah, that's a nice sign right there. I see a walk last time.
6-1 lead.
Get him going again. I think that's going to be it.
Yeah, Davey Martinez is coming out there. Corey Abbott getting ready in the bullpen. They're going to make the move here. The Braves trying to bust this thing open in the 5th inning.
To combat the skyrocketing cost of car repairs, you need to advantage.
Yeah.
Your out-of-warranty vehicle could cost you thousands when it breaks down, unless you get the Car Shield Advantage. That's the power to protect yourself from expensive repair bills. Just call Car Shield before your car breaks down. Your out-of-warranty car needs protection through Car Shield, because with so many moving parts, a breakdown is going to happen.
Click or call now to save on expensive auto repairs before your car breaks down.
Welcome to Casey's Country, where we start each day with pizza. People wave to their neighbors and eat pizza for breakfast. It is here. Kids start their day like they've always wanted, with breakfast pizza, where people mow their lawns and have, is that breakfast soda?
This is my breakfast!
So wake up in Casey's Country, where pizza is breakfast. Make pizza and soda your breakfast for just $4.
You really want to go through with this?
Absolutely.
I'll be right back.
You've always stood up for what you believed in, but this?
What can be more than this? So, Mom, what do you think?
Your dream space doesn't start when the team with Saul shows up to your
Coming up for Atlanta, time for our Ruling the Plate, brought to you by Burger King. Braves haven't hit a home run yet tonight, but right now 291 on pace to set the Major League record.
And to think about this, it's the largest gap between first place.
Thank you, Seal.
Since the 40
Nothing.
Pittsburgh. That was quite the run back in 47.
Yeah, it was hot that summer. Runners at first and second. Braves already with a run in here on the RC RBI single, and Corey Abbott, who's been up and down from AAA 4 times this year, is the man to come in here for Washington.
Oh.
First pitch, a curveball on the outside corner. Abbott was just recalled on Sunday.
Thank you, CeeLo.
As I said, he's been up and down. This is his 4th stint with the Nationals this season.
Hey. I'm going to post this in the chat. Hang on. If you guys haven't, hang on.
Turn this up to a mop-up game for the Nats here in that bullpen if you can add a couple.
Bouncer to third.
Oh, nice play. Ronald, was that Acuna who beat it out? Yeah. Kuna Matata.
Well, second base open, 2 outs, a 6-1 game. Wonder if Ronald's thinking about number 68.
I would say so.
He's going. There it is. 68th stolen base. He is now 1 homer and 2 stolen bags away from 40-70.
I was about to say that was the time to go because if the Braves put on a couple more here, you get in that 7th and 8th. You're not going to be stealing anymore, and that one was kind of a freebie for Ronald. Wrap it up.
Hey, Gator.
And now, if you can knock one into the outfield here, you get 2 runs. Ball and a strike to Ozzie Albies.
Ball and a strike to Ozzie Albies. Let's get one more to a hundo. 1 hundo subs, and I'll shut up.
He himself has a stolen base and 2 hits and a run driven in already here in game 1 of this 4-game series. Ozzie hits this foul.
Oh, man, he crushed that one. And that's about, I would say 5 feet from the pole. Corey Albee is standing there with the damn bat on his hand. Now, if you're a Braves fan, why in the hell are you standing there with a bat on your shoulder? Somebody could put that answer in the chat. I'll tell you my personal opinion. God damn remotes. Thank you for subscribing, Maverick Gamer.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
I just wanted to remind you that Geico makes it easy to bundle.
I'm just off camera right now.
In fact, it's so easy. It reminds me of a joke my mate told me. Now, a knuckle winner and a catcher walk into a pool. Get it? Wow, they really like that one.
It's easy to Geico, official partner of Major League Baseball.
I just got your joke, Maverick.
Inventory is practically moving itself, quickly and securely.
I got the chat up on my phone so I could see, and I looked over there and God damn it, I'm hitting the wrong damn button, and I just had to show this.
Make amazing happen.
I'm from Maverick Sports. It's like, have you guys ever seen Top Gun Maverick? Hey, on the who's ever watching with On the Go with CeeLo, keep if you can watching him, thanks. I was gonna recommend that channel to you, but this is the deal, okay? If we hit 100 subscribers, I want you to type in the chat Atlanta, Milwaukee, NLCS in the CeeLo's chat. There it is. 100 subs. We did it.
I don't know if she's gonna let me do that tomorrow night. I might be kicked out of the fifth inning.
Yeah, probably. You can come back when we go below the surface for Georgia Query.
I'm gonna do my best work.
Max Fried, good job bouncing right off the mound and taking that and throwing it to first base for the first out.
I believe that was number 100. Hang on, let me just verify that because I know I'm at 99 right now. Stand by.
He always does a great job of getting himself under control to throw a strike. Sometimes guys rush that. You end up throwing it into right field. Does a good job.
Good. Damn it.
Luis Garcia struck out swinging back in the second.
Garcia struck out swinging. Big Bender.
The Braves 6 runs on 10 hits. The Nationals 1 run on the only hit that they've had. That's the Alex Call solo homer in the 3rd inning. That is the only thing against Max.
Shut up, phone.
Max Fried 8 road starts this season.
What the hell is going on here in my chat?
ERA, and Atlanta has won all 8 of those games. That's just the second ball to leave the infield tonight.
Second ball to leave the infield. We did it, folks. We have did it. 100 subs. Holy crap. Now I don't shut up. New milestone of the 100 club. Now we gotta work on getting to 105 subs. Can we work on that?
Check down and he went around, says Ramon de Jesus. Villas, a 7th round pick by Oakland back in 2019. But he didn't play after the draft that year. Of course, there was no minor league season in 2020. So he didn't play in the minors until 21.
Foul ball.
Called up this season
Tip.
at big league level after coming over to the Nationals. Fried has his 5th strikeout. Another one there.
Fried has his 5 Ks. Type Ks in the chat. Ks in the chat.
That's where, for Max, some of these hitters like that, if he gets ahead, if you really take advantage on just how many pitches he can throw, but then, of course, like I said, you're not singing those curveballs much.
Alex Call, did you just hear his walk-up song?
Call me maybe.
Charlie Ray Jepsen.
Call. Cow.
Comes out every year, I think.
Lex Cal. He's 1 for 1. Solo shot back in the 3rd. It's the only shot that they had this game. Called strike.
Alex Call is having a really tough year offensively, hitting below the Mendoza line. his 8th homer of the season.
That was his 8th homer of the season, by the way.
Line drive, and it gets past Orlando.
Gets past on.
So a couple of hits here.
Okay, I got one question. Did you guys put that rabbit back up that damn hole? I'm talking to the Atlanta guys, not the people who just subscribe, but thank you for subscribing. We were stuck at 96, 95 there for a while, just trying to get over that first hump.
After he got the single, they played Stevie Wonder's I Just Called to Say I Love You.
Bouncer.
Working overtime. Jacob Young, the center fielder.
Jacob Young, the center fielder.
2 on here in the bottom of the 5th inning. The curveball is working for Max. 1-1.
Oh. Ball. 2-1. 2 out. 2 out. 2 on. 5th inning. Oh God! Don't get me started on Adam Wainwright.
Sometimes if you do get a hit, it's not hard.
Statcast 3D powered by Google Cloud, and here it is entering today.
You always hear your hardest home run. Usually the ball's coming in at 99, you square it up, highest exit velocity. When it's that slow and moving like that, it's tough to get much power on it.
A walk here to Jacob Young.
Jacob Young walk.
Max Fried running into a little bit of trouble here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Bases loaded.
God damn it. Lefty and lefty. That's what you want. Come on, Jacob.
Braves up 5, but the Nats threatening now. The time is called.
Time is called.
Pitches for number 54. This will be number 75.
$99 miles an hour, throwing it right past him. Oh shit! I ain't gonna even say it. Oh, 1 pitch. Line to left. Going foul. Foul ball, says the left field umpire.
Well, another fastball there. This may be a good time for the curveball.
Yeah, well, good sign that thing sliced enough, because if that hits chalk with Young there first too, that would have cleared the bases.
Yeah.
A lot of speed at first base and a lot of speed here in the batter's box with C.J. Abrams.
Speed at the plate, speed at first. If that hit chalk, that would have cleared it.
The 0-2.
Ball 1.
Slides over to stop it. It was the curveball.
It was the curve. It wasn't the uncle curve ball. That was the grandpa curve ball.
Temperatures right around 70 degrees right now.
70 degrees in D.C. Let's go, Braves. Ball 2. 2-2, and they're juiced with the Nats. But this is why they call it America's pastime.
Bases loaded, 2 outs, and a 2-2 pitch.
2-2 loaded. Ball 3. You got to make a good pitch here, Freed. Come on, man. Holy crap, Milwaukee beat St. Louis 6-0. Wow. Toronto is losing to the Yankees. That's good.
A big spot in this ball game. Here comes the payoff pitch from Freed.
The Mets are losing to the Phillies.
Grounded foul will do it again.
Grounded foul will do it again. Anybody new here for the first time? If you're coming over from the CeeLo channel, welcome in. Max trying to get out of this fifth inning. Grounded to first. He left him juiced. Max Freed. Riley, Ocean, Ozuna do up 3-4-5.
To combat the skyrocketing cost of car repairs, you need every advantage you can get. Your out-of-warranty vehicle could cost you thousands when it breaks down, unless you get the Car Shield Advantage. That's the power to protect.
Yeah, I'll be
repair.
simple well.
Just call Car Shield
Right back.
before your car breaks down. Your out-of-warranty car needs protection through Car Shield, because with so many moving parts, a breakdown is going to happen.
Click or call now to save on expensive auto repairs before your car breaks down.
Mom, we need to talk to you about Yorgos.
Well, don't you think it's a little odd he showed up in your life right when you became a gig leader?
He's a gig digger, Mom. He's using you for your AT&T fiber.
Now that it has hyper big speeds, he spends half the day shirtless playing VR games.
Kids, why do you think I became a gigillionaire in the first place? Yes, I am Yorgos.
Yeah.
Live like a gagillionaire with AT&T Fiber. Now with speeds up to 5 gigs. Limited availability.
Okay, who here has reached peak fall?
Peak what?
Peak fall!
I am wearing plaid. And I'm wearing a cardigan. I guess I am eating snickerdoodle cookie dough.
And I am eating a pumpkin pie blizzard.
The new DQ Fall Blizzard menu has reached peak fall. Pumpkin pie, snickerdoodle cookie dough, and more. They are back!
I just love fall.
Apparently we all do.
Oh, they did it! Peak fall achieved!
On to the sixth in a 6-1 game. Matt Olson will be coming up second in this inning. Vote for Matt for the 2023 Roberto Clemente Award presented by Capital One, recognizing players who best represent the game through great contributions on and off the field. MLBtogether.com/Clemente21 to vote for Matt Olson. Brandon Gaudin, Jeff Francoeur up high in the heavens here at Nationals Park. Kelly crawled down with the humans. And Austin Riley leading things
Austin
off.
Riley leading
About
thing off.
degrees down there where Kelly's at.
35 up here.
We got a jacket on now.
It's not a jacket, it's a cardigan. Austin Riley gives this a ride to center field. Young started in and it burned him. And it bounces up and over. That's going to be a ground rule double. You can see Young. Yeah, he's frustrated.
But he came flying in on this ball. Mike got in on Austin just a tad. I'm telling you, it's the hard 2 steps he took off the bat. There was no way he was getting to that ball. He knows it too by his face. That's the hard thing too. You come up here and you got 4 levels, and it's all a little different.
And he just debuted August 26th. Young, the young rookie. And then O'Reilly with a double. That'll bring up Matt Olson. I have a couple the friends that aren't too happy that I called Carly Rae Jepsen a one-hit wonder, and I'd like to apologize to them.
Do they have another song though?
I said so.
Apologize, yeah. A little quick on that.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
always a good time. I think she sings that one. I know you play that one.
Try right on in there, the Olsen.
Kind of early, but probably.
No question that the most famous one is Call Me Maybe. Matt Olson awaiting a 1-2 here.
Matt Olson waiting.
Corey Abbott, the reliever.
Corey Abbott
Strikeout.
strikes out Olsen.
Leader.
Matt Olson, the first baseman. He's 1 for 3 now. 1 for 4.
Uses an even mix of that four-seamer and the curveball. Throws both of those right around 45% of the time, and then he'll mix in the slider with the curveball to start Marcelo Zuna.
So Gibson is that good. Right on it.
He's walked, he struck out, and he had an RBI ground out so far in this ball game. Marcelo Zuna.
Goddamn notifications.
Swinging and missing there.
Swinging and missing from there.
He's gone through all these Riley, Olson, and Ozuna, struck out 3 of them. The only guy to reach, obviously, Austin Riley with the Devil. He's still out at second base. Good night for Michael. 2 hits, double, a single, and a run driven in.
We got 15 likes. How many likes do we got? We got 15 likes on the board. Can we get 20? Austin Riley is stranded. Hey, if you're watching that CeeLo thing, could one of CeeLo's mods drop the link again into the chat again for him? Commercial. God damn commercials. How many of you are Atlanta fans? Come on, TV. We are at commercial. That means it gives me time to do He's back out here to face 2, 3, 4.
It's at 86 miles an hour. That's high.
Oh yeah, I forgot to put that in the. Yeah.
Strikeout and a ground out so far tonight for Lane.
Strikeout and a lineout for Thompson. Mike Thompson. Ball way up shells 3 and the count. Let's go, Braves. Ow. Yeah, somehow.
There's a strike.
Here's a strike.
Had his first walk last inning when he walked Jacob Young. That's what filled the bases before he got Abrams to ground out to end the inning. High fly to Ronald Acuna. Taking him back on the edge of the track. He's got
Ronald Acuna makes the play.
On behalf of our Atlanta-based crew, go Braves. Delta, official airline of the Atlanta Braves.
Joey Meneses twice.
Yeah.
Bounced down to Austin.
Hang on, let me go see what my phone is up to. So I know what the percentage is and what everybody's
Feels
saying.
like a California night
It
here.
does, right? Cooler,
Feel right at home.
not cold.
No. Comfortable. I was surprised you brought a jacket tonight. I thought you might out for
Got an orange pullover for Saturday.
got to support the team. Reed with an 0-2 pitch here to Meneses. Curveball misses downstairs. Couldn't get him to chase. Max went 5 innings in his last start. Again, that was 9 days ago, and he left after 5 because he was starting to get a hot spot on his left index finger. Yeah, got that one. Outside corner with a slider. Down goes Meneses.
Good spot. You know, Alfonso Marquez, both sides tonight, get that corner. Beautiful job by Travis presenting it to him.
6 strikeouts now for Max. The DH Ruiz hitting cleanup tonight. When it comes to whether Max or Strider would start game 1 of a postseason series, do you think it's that big of a deal? I know the Braves will put a lot of thought into it, but
They will, and look, I think at the end of the day, both those guys are, you know, top of the line aces. So you know, when you look at that first series, whoever it's against, because of the off day built in between game 1 and 2 to separate the NL and AL, each guy can pitch 5. Whoever gets 1 can get 4. Whoever gets 2 gets 5. So.
what a luxury that would be.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, so it's kind of one of those things that, yeah, you could say who wants to do this, and I think, you know, honestly, you can look at matchups sometimes. You know, if you look at the Phillies, just saying on paper, you know, Spencer has been absolutely just outstanding against them. I mean, he has shut them down, owned them for the most part of his career. On that side, you play someone like the Dodgers at some point. Max has been brilliant against them. But again, I got no problem with either guy starting that game 1. It's a great problem to have.
It is a wonderful problem to have. You are right. Another strikeout, 7 now, and it's another on the curveball there for Max Fried.
People call it the biggest small town festival in Minnesota.
Yeah, we came up with the idea of creating a community sports table.
Hershey Company got wind of this, sent 40,000 candy bars.
Made my day 100 times better. I love s'mores so much.
Do you really want to go through with this?
Absolutely.
You've always stood up for what you believed in, but this?
What could mean more than this? So, Mom, what do you think?
Something amazing is happening here. Inventory is practically moving itself, quickly and securely. Classrooms are getting more immersive. Data is powering insights and imagination. CDW partners with you to get the most from your technology. We work with you to plan it, build it at scale, and manage it, so you can do amazing things. Make amazing happen. CDW.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. I just wanted to remind you that Geico makes it easy to bundle your home and car insurance. In fact, it's so easy. It reminds me of a joke my mate told me. Yeah, a knuckle.
All right, Nick, and here in D.C., it is 6-1 Atlanta, game one of a 4-game series. Max Fried, 6 strong innings, just 1 run, a few hits, and he struck out 7. "96 pitches.
Yep.
Really good outing.
Still just trying to get used to seeing Max without hair.
I know, it's different.
You know?
I think he's still trying to get used to it, too. And with the cooler weather, maybe he's wishing he had it a little bit longer. Seven, 8, 9, due up here for Atlanta in the 7th inning. Travis d'Arnaud hits this way high.
It's a big league pop-up.
That is a big league pop-up, and it falls into the Mitakibu. A quick message here from Zaxby.
Zaxby's Southwest salad is more than just a salad. It's a flavor fiesta.
Now I know what CeeLo said. Now I know how to get him back. Hey, go away I find his channel. I believe he's live. I think he's still. Okay, hang on.
Now he faces Eddie Rosario, who's wearing number 8 and batting 8th in the order.
No. No, he's lying. Ah.
And Eddie disrupts
Eddie.
the little run that Corey Abbott has been on with a single to left. And for Eddie Rosario, that stops his streak of over his last 16 at-bats.
Yes, it does, Brandon. But let me tell you, the way
His name is.
the approach,
I'm gonna go with CeeLo. Okay, so go aid him. Tell him I sent you. Okay.
that is a good sign. Hopefully, things to come.
He'll be shocked.
Hit of the night for Atlanta.
There's his link right there. Click on that. Go to him. Because he helped me by getting over 100 subs.
Braves fans doing the chop right now.
I don't think the Nats fans are too happy with that. There's a lot of Braves. There's probably actually more Braves fans than there are Nats.
If not, it's close.
Ah!
Right field.
Right field.
Off the bat of Orlando Arce. This ballpark seats just over 41,000. Opened back in 2008. And obviously over the last couple of years with the struggles they've had, at times the attendance has been lean. But a decent crowd here on a Thursday night.
Decent crowd Thursday night. Oh, shit.
Went right by it.
Slip. Foot slipped out from under him or what? That's going to be a beautiful knock. Austin Riley's knock tonight. Nice smile from Orlando.
We got 50, 60.
It's almost as if he thought it was going to take another big hop.
Yeah, and it just checked up. Got a little spin on it.
But as you said, a single all the way. 2 hits tonight for Orlando. Now back to the top of the order, Ronald Acuna. And a big viewing party back in his hometown in Venezuela. Waiting on Ronald to hit number 40.
Come on in, folks.
Triple down the line back in the 3rd inning.
Oh.
And then in the 5th inning, he did get his 68th stolen base of the season. Acuna hits the 1-1 to center field. Young going back to the deepest part of the park, and he's got it.
He's got that one.
Then he will tag and head to 3rd, and they are at the corner.
At the corners.
He just got that off the end a little. You could hear it didn't quite square it up. It was Ronald. You never know.
Second time that he has flown out to Young in center field.
Second time he's flown out to Young, down in out there in center.
Toss it back to Atlanta. The guys in the studio. After the next out here at the top of the 7th. Out in front.
Ozzy out in front.
Got some guys out in front on that pitch.
We have it number 77 out there on the mound, and the Braves have number 77, Joe Jimenez, waiting to come in for the 7th inning. He's been loosening in the pen. Ozzy the other way will add to the Braves lead.
Ozzy hits it.
Tonight for Ozzy. And Atlanta is up by 6 here in the 7th.
Up by 6.
But here it takes a curveball and just kind of lays it to left field.
So Kansas home. Now Austin Riley. He's also had a nice night. 3 hits and a run driven in for Austin.
Oh, yeah, that too.
On a homer here.
He don't have one yet tonight. Braves also did not have a homer in yesterday's game. It was just the 17th game of the year. Braves did not homer.
Swing and a miss from Austin Riley. We got 16 lights on the board.
2 on, 2 out, and an 0-2 pitch from Abbott.
0-2 pitch.
And Austin
He did go.
with a curveball. Braves get another run, 7-1, and we head to the stretch.
And we head to the stretch. Yeah.
Carl Mueller, a lawyer with Edelman & Thompson, and a former work comp judge. Over the last 30 years, we've represented over 10,000 workers injured on the job. We've won hundreds of millions of dollars for our work injury clients. In fact, we win more work injury cases in Kansas City than any other firm. Visit our website, see our results. Edelman & Thompson, a proven record of success.
Berlin has so much to offer. Staying in a room at Joanna's gave me a feeling of what it could actually look like to live there. It was my last night and we wanted something fun. Joanna is a really good singer, but I am very good with lyrics. The next day, we could not really talk.
For Atlanta, and leading 7-1 as we go to the bottom of the seventh inning. All right, Zaxby's indescribably good play. When the Braves starters go 6 or more innings, they are 23-0. Well, they got 6 innings tonight for Max Fried.
I would say that's pretty good.
Can't do much better.
Under a 1 whip, 185 opponent's average.
See if they can make it 24-0 tonight as the bullpen comes on. Joe Jimenez in for the 7th inning.
Braves are 55-12 when the starter finishes 6 innings. Haven't lost since July 31st. Jimenez 3.25, got 14 walks and 69 punch outs this year. See if he can come on up to the 7th. He could use a nice run here into the postseason. Good outing last time.
Well, the Braves, for the last couple of months, have been lining it up in a game like this with Jimenez in the 7th, Mentor in the 8th, and then Iglesias in the 9th. First pitch, swing and a miss by Carter Kieboom, who's 0 for 2 tonight. That paints the outside corner. Fastball from Joe, 0-2. Earlier in the year, Washington had Jamer Candelario at third base. They dealt him to the Chicago Cubs at the deadline. Carter Kieboom was injured most of the year, but since he made his season debut last month, they've been plugging him over at the third base bag. But he is going down here. There's strikeout number 70 on the season for Joe Jimenez. Well, it's been a season full of milestones, and Joe has had a milestone of his own. For more on that, let's go down to Kelly Kroll.
He did, guys. Recorded his 400th strikeout this career when we were in Miami. I saw him take the ball over to the authenticator, and he said, you just never know when it's going to be your last game. I've been at this for 7 seasons. I want to remember the big moments. He gave his first ever strikeout ball to his dad, and he says he has 100, 200, 300, and now 400 at home. But his most prized memorabilia, if you will, he says he has kept every single one of his Roberto Clemente jerseys that he gets to wear on that day, and he says nothing means more to him than those. So I thought that was pretty darn cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we saw him wear that last week on Roberto Clemente Day.
We could see those strikeouts during the postseason, too.
Yes.
Some big moments.
He's facing Luis Garcia here. 2 balls and a strike. Luis Garcia, there's a few of them at the major league level. The Astros have a starter by that name, the Padres have a reliever, Luis Garcia. And Luis's dad also had a brief major league career with the Tigers in 1999. His name as well was Luis Garcia. And he's awaiting a 2-2 from Joe Jimenez.
Joe Jimenez. No call. 2-2.
close up here.
Travis wants a quick word. Now everybody is ready. 3-2 pitch. Popped up.
Popped up.
Shallow left center.
Shallow left center.
Harris has it, 2 outs. We were talking about the Nationals in that 2019 World Series team. They were a wild card berth that year. Their last division title was 2017, but if you go back to 1994, since the Braves joined the NL East, of course that was a strike season. Atlanta has won 18 of the 30 division titles. Miami still yet to win one. The Mets 2, Phillies 5, and Washington 5.
Yeah. Now that about you won't get timed out.
But yeah, you think about it, the wild card. We say it all the time. You get it, you get a chance. Washington won their title with a wild card. The Marlins, even though they have never won the NL East, they have 2 World Series titles because of the wild card.
It's flip the coin sometimes. I actually did that wild card game in 19 with the Brewers and Nats up here. And the Nats were down the whole game. Brewers had the lead and made I think was it Trent Grisham, made an error in right field that allowed the Nats to take the lead in the 8th. And of course, they went on to run the table.
Such a fine line. Two-out single for the catcher, Millis. Of course, the Braves winning the 14 straight division titles from 91 to 05. And
Oh, God.
now on a run of 6 straight.
I hope.
This is the only
One
match
to
where
Alex
Green did not
Call.
get out tonight. A homer and a single for Alex Call to get his average up to 200. Joe's 2-1 is
2-1.
fastball high, and it's 3-1.
Fastball high. Here's the one lone one for the Nats. I'm back in the 3rd. He's 2 for 2. Brought his average up to 200. Ball.
Goes full. That clips the
Full
inside
count
corner.
from Giannini's. He has thrown 18 pitches, 9 for 9 balls and strikes.
Single runs in the 5th, and here in the top of the 7th. The only run tonight for Washington off the bat of this man. Alex Call, a solo homer off Free back in the 3rd inning. Three-two. Fouled out of play.
Fouled out of play.
Joe Jimenez with another 3-2 pitch.
Another 3-2 pitch. Joe
Michael
Jimenez.
Harris. Another chance out in center. And he's got it. Runner stranded at first, and we go to the 8th inning.
I love to drive. It's my me time. Nothing can ruin it, except for a car breakdown. That's why I call CarShield. CarShield has plans that help cover major parts and systems for out-of-warranty vehicles. So when they break down, you're not the one stuck with the bill. Do yourself a favor and call CarShield to get America's most trusted auto protection before your car breaks down.
Click or call now to save on expensive auto repairs before your car breaks down. When you're on the road, you'll be glad you chose T-Mobile, covering more highway miles with 5G than anyone. And when you're stuck, help will be there soon. Because AAA also chose T-Mobile as their wireless partner. See why the companies you trust choose T-Mobile.
Fly to Paris, see the tower. Smaller than you expected. Wait in line, see the Mona Lisa. Smaller than you expected. Check in, see your room. Bigger than you expected. Join One Key, where gold and platinum members get travel perks like room upgrades.
Jessie loves playing detective.
But since we found out she has sensitive skin, we've been playing detective too.
At first, we thought the problem was our puppy. Look, what's the clue? Or something outside.
But the culprit was our old detergent. So we switched to Tide Pods Free and Gentle. It cleans better and doesn't leave behind irritating residues.
And it has no dyes or perfumes, so it's gentle on your skin. Case closed.
If it's got to be clean, it's got to be Tide Pods Free and Gentle.
Tide and Downey are giving back with $1.5 million in scholarships. Enter to win.
And here's another one I believe went off the scoreboard. If you miss in the middle of the plate with Max.
As we start the 8th inning, we provide you with our Xfinity Game Changer feature. Well, Austin Riley, we said it earlier, one RBI away from Gary Sheffield's Atlanta Braves record is Matt Olson.
Yeah, since the All-Star break, Olsen said 361 with honored on base and 429 with runners in scoring position. RBI is 4.4 EBs.
Olson, left field, deep stretch, gone! There's RBI number 132.
132 from Matt Olson, solo shot.
And he furthers his Atlanta single-season record with his 53rd home run of the year.
Shows you don't have to pull the ball, right? 93 away, he just drives it left center or left field down the line. Gone. 53rd.
Now 2 more than Andrew Jones's 51 from the 05 season. And you got that little Hawk Herald there.
Yeah, why not?
Caught me off guard.
Yeah, keep you on your toes.
Another congratulations to Matt. So the next RBI will go past Gary Sheffield. And we said it yesterday, but that's the Atlanta Braves record. The all-time franchise record is 135 in the RBI category.
She still is going to have every chance to get that this year, you would think.
Ramon de Jesus says Marcelo Ozuna went around, and he is out. And for the Braves as a team, the homers keep climbing. 292 now for Atlanta on the year.
So 15 away from tying the record and 16 from breaking it.
They are on pace to break it. Let's see what happens over these final 9+ games. Two for 4 tonight for Michael Harris, including an RBI double. Michael Harris may have another double.
Michael Harris may have another double.
Yes, he does. A 3-hit night.
3-hit night.
Fielder.
You know, it doesn't matter for him. Put me in the 9-hole, put me in the 6-hole. He's going to hit. Gets a spinner here from Abbott and just drives it. I think one hops the wall. The ball gets out there so quick. Again, the leverage he uses because he gets down and creates that spin. Impressive.
Corey Abbott starting to struggle a little bit. Now he's at 40 pitches. A game like this, I think they're just saying, let Corey Abbott stay out there for a little bit.
Well, you got 3 more coming up games here for the weekend. You know, you want to, if you can, just let him ride it out.
So their starter Jake Irvin only lasted 2 2/3. Atlanta had the big third inning where they scored 5 runs, and that removed him from the game.
I'll tell you this, the impressive thing about Abbott is he's thrown 42 pitches this game, 37 strikes.
Yeah, he's filled the
He's
zone.
only thrown 5 balls.
A pretty even mix of that fastball and that curveball. Another number on the Braves' home runs this year. They've out-homered their opponents by 114, 292 to 178. The all-time record for home run differential is 116, and that was done by the 1927 Yankees.
Were they pretty good?
They were pretty good. That was an all-time team. It's hard to keep track of all the records that Atlanta's breaking this year, but that would be quite a feat.
Yeah.
And Darno is late on the fastball.
Darno is late on the fastball.
Let's get a quick message in here from Georgia Drive Chevy.
The all-new Chevy Trax, starting at $21,495. Chevrolet, proud partner of the Atlanta Braves.
Eddie Rosario a single and a run scored in the 7th inning. Shallow left, in comes Call. And he's got it, but the Braves get another run.
Going to the middle of the
A
8th.
solo shot to left is 53rd down of the season.
Hey, Emma.
We need a mattress, right?
Yeah.
I'm doing a little research.
No.
Sofa Classic has 2 layers of springs that contour to your body.
Nice.
It has a 3-inch Euro pillow top down, and it's not expensive retail.
But I just want to know about dinner.
Everybody better with Pepsi.
I love to drive. It's my me time. Nothing can ruin it except for a car break-in. That's why I call CarShield. CarShield has plans that help cover major parts and systems for out-of-warranty vehicles. So when they break down, you're not the one stuck with the bill. Do yourself a favor and call CarShield to get America's most trusted auto protection before your car breaks down.
Let your call now to save on expensive auto repairs before your car breaks down.
We owe great times to good friends, to the glasses that spark conversation, to the ideas that then pour out. Ours came from a night like that, and somehow survived the morning walk to make our own tequila. It wasn't meant to leave our house, but since we made this for friends,
Xfinity's have cheated work. The future starts now. By Georgia Natural Gas. Live the greener life. And by Visit Mississippi. Wanderers welcome. Bottom of the eighth inning, Meadows with a homer, giving Atlanta the 8-1 lead. 16 hits tonight for the Braves.
Ho! Ho!
Charlie Morton going to be on the hill tomorrow for the Braves.
Let's go!
His last 6 starts against the Nats, 4-1 with a 2.88 ERA.
And Charlie's been a road warrior, man. This will be his 5th straight start on the road. He hasn't started at home since August 23rd. Some current Nationals with more than 7 career APs against Charlie. It's Garcia.
Okay. You know, I'm from Germany.
Got so many young guys.
Yep.
Kirby Yates is on for Atlanta here in the 8th.
Ho!
Rookie just his 25th major league game tonight.
Bottom of the 8th. Ho! Splitter from Uncle Kirby. 9, 1, and 2. Do up. Congrats to the Braves. Hey, go check not Ryan. Go check out CeeLo. Him out. He's still alive. Yeah, I'm gonna end it here, folks. 8-1. I don't think the Nats are gonna come back, but I did meet one goal today. Thank you, CeeLo, for doing that for me, helping me getting over 1,100 subs. That feels amazing right there. That tells YouTube we're doing a damn good job. Let's keep going. Now let's meet another goal. 1,000 subs. If we can do that, that's our next goal. Or 105. Let's shoot for that first. And then 110. Let's meet 105 new subscribers starting tomorrow.
Change-ups, but a true split like that, you just don't see that. I mean,